What's up, everybody? It's Jazz Fuzz. Oh, man. Let me tell you something. When you're laughing to yourself, that means you feel real good about yourself. When you're smiling for no apparent reason, even you don't even have a partner, and you're just smiling, that means you feel good about yourself. Now, the topic I'm going to talk about is just let yourself feel good, you know? Mostly the people who feel down, not all, but some, are the disability community. That goes from physical to mental, anxiety, and all kind of disorders that people have with disability. And I think the young youth adult disability people, we pretty much are day by day out here working, going to college, doing what we have to do to survive. And we live in a world where we have to figure out, operate, and understand how this world works. Because the truth is, this world does not work with the disability people. If anything, the world makes it more difficult for the disability people. Now, some people probably say, what about SSI? If you don't know what SSI means, that's Social Security. You get benefits from the government and stuff like that. But most, if not some, disability people do not want to have government assistance. They'd rather be like their mom and dad or their guardian parents that grew up, worked real hard, chased their dreams or their career or a job that they really like and get into and keep spanning their career in that job. A lot of disability people around the world wants the same thing as so-called normal. Because I'm going to tell you right now, normal, there is no such thing as normal. There really isn't. There's no such thing called normal. Can you ever think of what the hell normal looks like? Because I'll tell you right now, in this world we live in, everything is weird, mysterious, and paranormal. Ain't nothing in this world is normal. So, it's funny how society keeps on thinking normal is this and normal is that. There is no such thing as normal. Even so-called normal people are the most craziest and ludicrous and something very wrong with them. They so-call themselves normal. And it's funny because disability people, some of us, not all of us, at mature, polite, understanding, brainstorming, and even trying to understand people, the job, or whatever it might be is. We're more adultish because, unfortunately, and I'm just speaking to myself, when you're surrounded by people who think you're retarded and dumb, you grew up faster. You grow up a lot faster because you want to prove to them that you're smart, that you understand intelligent things and problem solving. So you grow up a lot faster because you really want to show people, hey, just because I have a slow learning disability doesn't mean I don't understand what you're talking about. Doesn't mean I don't understand what you're saying. It's just I have a hard time comprehending certain stuff in certain situation. But damn, once I get it, I get it. And I see a lot of young and adult disability people did great, fabulous things. I read stories about, beautiful stories about people who have disability are just doing a phenomenal job around the world, inventing stuff, creating stuff, hell, even trying to find cures for certain diseases and cancers and making stuff from outer space or here to build a house or something. They're out here doing excellent, but you don't hear it in the main media, and it's very little on YouTube. I noticed that when I went on YouTube, it's very hard to find learning disability people who talks about learning disability. I have a learning disability. It's not as bad, and I'm not that stupid. It's just that I have certain things I cannot understand. Now, most people are like, I don't think you have one. But it's true. I think the biggest downfall of my learning disability is math, like algebra and dividing, and, very tough math. And then I can read, but there are certain big words I cannot read. And it seems like it's a trait for almost all learning disability people. It's just that it takes a while for us to learn certain stuff. Once we understand it, or once you show it to me personally, I get it right off the bat. I get it so damn quick. And then if people don't even show me how to do it, if they show me like a split second or something, I will picture it in my head over again what they do. And then I will do the best in my ability. Some people are so shocked how fast I learn, because they're like, wow, it took somebody 2 weeks to learn this and you only learn it from a week. Because it goes back in that time frame where people think disability people are stupid and retarded. If you do the history and laws, you'd be shocked and surprised about how disability people were treated. They were treated like guinea pigs, from scientists to doctors, to study and experience stuff. I didn't know this, but my uncle told me his girlfriend said they sterilized the males and females because at that time period back in the day, they were afraid that if disability people make out and have a baby, that baby will come out retarded. Disability people went through hardship too. Very hardship stuff. Hell, there were a lot of sexual abuse going on in the disability as well, and abuse and taking advantage. And to this day, a lot of laws have protected the disability, but also some of the stuff unfortunately still going on too. And there's not a lot of people, I can't not speak for myself, but some of the disability community, they don't trust a lot of people. Just like I told a friend at work, I said, disability people, we have a special gift that God gave us, and that's the sense of people. We're very, very good at reading people's eyes, their vibes, your body language, everything. We pick it up faster than so-called normal people because some of us have been bullied, some of us have been taken advantage, and some of us see how people treat us poorly. So some of us recognize the signs of people who mistreat us and stuff. And when that happens, we can sniff it out like a bloodhound. We know the trail. We know where it's at, And people wonder why they don't come near and talk to them. Because your eyes talk to you. Now, most people think I'm crazy when I say that, but it's true. Your eyes say a lot about you. If you want me to go a little deeper on what I mean, everybody has a story. Everybody has a great or bad personality. Your eyes, like they say, is the window of your soul. There are some people who are very evil. There are some people who are very sweet and kind, and there's other people who are just very wishy-washy. They don't know where or when or how to go places or how to deal with people. Those are the ones that are tricky though, because they could be right there by your side for 2 years, and the next thing you know, they vanish. Then they say a word, but then they come back 5 years later, have arms open and they want to talk to you, just look at them like, you know, F you, get out of my damn face. Where were you when I was in hard times? Why do you disappear? Now, most people say, you know, that's a little harsh. But when you find out the truth that the reason why they stay away from you because you have some type of disability. And their friends keep on saying mean stuff. And they keep saying me. Let me tell you something. Peer pressure never left from high school. My God, peer pressure is still here in adulthood. And I think that's so sad. Because I think once you're an adult and you can sniff out people peer pressuring you doing stupid stuff or make you do stuff you know you're not comfortable doing, you should shut it down immediately. But anyway, I'm going to do my part too.